It's a battle that has raged for more than a decade, and the fierce rivalry between Subaru and Mitsubishi has just been reignited. Grudge Match 1 focused on the marquee STI and Evo models. Grudge Match 3 provides the ultimate proving ground for the more affordable WRX and Lancer RalliArt variants.
Hi, I'm Brett Middleton from MRT Performance, and this is Grudge Match 3. We've got John Smith, an ex-touring car legend, competing here in Australia to come out specially to test both cars. And it's again a similar package of parts with a similar budget to get the best value of what both cars have in weaknesses than to build their strengths. So at the end, we'll work out which car is the best from a handling and a power point of view, so you can then decide the outcome.
Grudge Match 1 revealed what MRT and Whiteline are capable of when they work their magic on the factory offerings. And like their predecessors, the new RalliArt Lancer and 09 WRX responded nicely to a bit of clever tweaking. Both cars run the MRT XB power kit and an upgraded factory ECU using EcoTech software. MRT also added a blow-off valve and the company's own progressive rate sports lowered springs to both cars, while Whiteline fitted adjustable sway bars front and rear, plus a range of upgraded bushes and alignment products. Both cars ran factory tyres with more aggressive wheel alignments set for this shootout. The WRX benefits from better rotors, MRT sports pads and uprated fluid, while the RalliArt Lancer received a full MRT big brake upgrade kit. These guys stand by their products too. MRT provides the ability to modify your car and keep the benefits of the factory warranty, plus a lifetime warranty on all parts. A detailed list of all mods can be found on the Grudge Match 3 website. So just how do these modifications translate to tangible improvements in performance? Typically, cars fitted with these modifications will see an improvement of around 30 kilowatts. However, specifically tuned for this application, the WRX has around an extra 35 kilowatts, while at some points, the RalliArt Lancer has close to 40 kilowatts over standard. The RalliArt's longitudinal acceleration increased from 0.39 to 0.41, and its maximum peak speed increased from 166 to 172 kilometers per hour. The handling and braking mods facilitated an increase in braking and lateral G-force limits, cutting the lap time by a solid 2.2 seconds.
The RalliArt sits a lot flatter on the road. I think that the suspension, whatever's been done to the suspension of the car, makes the car more drivable in corners. Brakes particularly, I thought the RalliArt car was much better than the standard car. I ran out of brakes very early with the standard car, but the RalliArt car hung in there really well. Speed, it definitely had more straight line, and also I feel that the car turned into corners much better.
The WRX's increased mid-range torque improved the peak acceleration G-force substantially from 0.25 to 0.33 and upped the top speed around the track by 11 kilometers per hour. The brake modifications proved very effective, providing a huge increase in braking force from 0.86 to 1.02. That's close to a 20% improvement. This, combined with the suspension modifications, enabled the MRT and Whiteline Federal WRX to cut a massive 3.9 seconds off its standard spec lap time. Impressive stuff.
Funny thing, when I first drove the standard car, I was a bit disappointed with the way it went. Subaru's gone off to the boulevard type car, and when I drove it, I thought this is very doughy to drive. It felt that way. Whereas the enhanced car, back to way Subaru always had it, and you know, it turned into corners well. The brakes were very good, and I think that The package, tyres, wheels, suspension really worked well with the car.
Now for the big question. How do the two cars stack up against each other?
Well, in terms of drivability, I really preferred to drive the Subaru. I like the manual gearbox. The automatic quick shift on the Mitsubishi, I think it's just a little bit fussy. And in terms of going at race speeds, it actually wants to fight you as a driver. So you want to brake, it wants to accelerate. See the pants feel, the Subaru feels faster. Whether it is actually against the clock, I'm not sure.
Driver impression is only half the deal, so let's check out the hard data. Looking at cornering speeds, the RalliArt achieved a higher peak lateral G-force, but the WRX saw a higher average G-force. Considering the WRX has better factory tyres, the RalliArt has the potential to do even better. And although the Lancer demonstrated a slightly higher acceleration G-force than the WRX, the Subi achieved a much higher reading for braking G-force, 1.02 versus 0.78 for the RalliArt. But the RalliArt's reading doesn't really do the MRT big brake kit justice. The SST transmission still loads up the brakes during deceleration, so the improvement in braking is far greater than it appears on paper. To get highly technical, there's really only a bee's dick in it when it comes to outright performance between these great adversaries. But in the end, the clock doesn't lie. The WRX was able to lap Wakefield 0.6 seconds faster than the RalliArt Lancer in the hands of a professional racer. So which car is the right one for you? MRT and Whiteline have levelled the playing field. Now it all comes down to personal taste. For a more in-depth look at both cars and information on the products, as well as other audio and video files, head to the Grudge Match 3 website, www.gm3.com.au.